video, we're going to talk about the distributive property and simplifying like terms. So distributive property, as you already know, is using multiplication to distribute the expression. So I'm going to multiply a times b, which is ab, a times c, which is plus ac. Or if I have subtraction in here, I have ab, a times b, minus a times c, which is negative ac. So both of those are the distributive property. So for the guided examples, and we'll do some more together since I'm up here and you're at home. On number 1, I'm going to multiply. 4 times x is 4x, and 4 times positive 9 is positive 36. And that's my answer. Remember, we don't say adding and subtracting anymore. It's positive and negative integers. So when I look down at number 3, I'm multiplying a negative 3 times a positive n, which is negative 3n. And a negative 3 times a negative 8, which is a positive 24. So if you get confused on that, slow down, pause it, and go back and look at that again. Negative times a positive n is negative 3n, and a negative 3 times a negative 8 is a positive 24. Let's jump over to number 2. You're multiplying a positive 7 times k, which is 7k, and a positive 7 times a negative 3, which is a negative 21. On number 4, you have negative 2 times 5x is a negative 10x, and a negative 2 times a negative 2 is a positive 4, so that changes my sign. Okay? All right, so that's the guided practice. Let's do a couple of examples together. Let's go down, try and make it, let's do number 7 through 9 together and see how we do there. So I'm multiplying a negative 7 times 3, which is a negative 21. A negative 7 times a negative 5m is a positive 35m. And they can't be combined because these terms are not alike. Number 8 is 3 times 2n, which is 6n, and 3 times positive 8, which is positive 24. That's my final answer. Number 9, negative 12c minus 48. Look at number 11. Using the distributive property, this is a negative, but it's really a negative 1. So you can say a negative times a positive k is negative k, and a negative times a negative 2 is positive 2. If it helps to see that negative 1, you can also write that out or stick a 1 in front of that distributive property so you can see that a negative 1 times k is a negative k, and a negative 1 times a negative 2 is a positive 2. Okay. All right. So that's just the distributive property. I know you've seen that before. So that is, I think that was all we had to do